It's important that you know how to open your hips and move from your shoulder girdle to enter the posture. Close the knee joint so the knee's fully closed, so there's no torque in the knee. You're not going to risk any injury. Then you're going to pull the foot and the knee up at the same time. So I'll just show you that again at the same time, and I'll show you what to avoid. You don't want to open the knee joint and start moving like this. Unless you're very flexible, it's going to create harm. So we'll do one more time. Knee out to the side. Close the joint completely, getting that external rotation. Hold on to your foot, hold on to the knee, pick it up, sucking in the belly, and move it forward. And you want to spin the top of the foot onto the hip crease on the right side. Then you're testing out to see if you can stand up your leg, all right? So this is the right knee that bends. And this isn't the position that you want to eventually be in, it's just a test. If you start to feel pain in this knee, back off, take the easy modification, which I go over in another video, so you can check out Marichasana B for beginners. Now, if this is all right, you want to see if you can close your right knee joint completely, and this time will be both sitting bones on the ground. Now, this is, again, not the correct position to enter the posture from. You don't want to worry about taking the bind. Now you test to see if you can lift your sitting bones off the ground, flexing the right hip joint. The good news is that if your left knee got all the way to the ground, it's safe from harm because the knee is providing you with a good support underneath. Now, the ideal position would be to fold forward, aligning your sternum with your pubic bone and the belly button along the central axis of the body, but not everyone can do that. Sometimes you feel really blocked when you try to bend forward. So a way to test to see if you can get into the posture is to sit up nice and tall with a length in the spine, and then you lean a little over to the side, taking yourself off the central axis, less pressure on your knee, just come down onto your left elbow. Then you can wiggle back around to the center line of the body, and this will take you, pretty deep into the posture. Then you want to roll your shoulder forward, so reach forward with the right arm, roll the right shoulder forward and around, reach back and around with the left side, hold on to your hands, suck your belly deep in as you inhale, and then exhale, pick your pubic bone back, and exhale, fold forward. When you're done, inhale, take it up, sucking in the belly, and release. Now, you don't just want to pop out of the posture. If you leaned over to the side, you might lean over to the side again. With the strength of your pelvic floor, come back to the center, straighten out the right leg, hold on to the knee, bring it back, all the way down. So now I'll show you the other side, okay? Right side externally rotates, you're closing the knee joint. Another way to do that, if for example, if you feel pain in your knee when it drops out to the side, you could close the knee joint first and bring it in. The most important thing is that the knee joint remains closed when you're trying lotus position, protect your knee from injury. Then you drop the knee out to the side, again, to establish that external rotation of your hip joint. Hold your knee and your foot, bring it over, spin the top of the foot, under or onto the hip crease on the left side. Then we test it out, see if you're comfortable here. Any pain in the knee, immediately back off. And if you feel especially sharp pain in the knee, do not push. Breathe into the body, surrender into the posture, and then lean forward, picking both sitting bones forward. And then you want to hold the left knee, the one that's bending a little close in so it doesn't wiggle too much out to the side. Ideally, you fold forward straight along the central axis of the body, but if you're a beginner, you might need to come out to the side, placing the right elbow down and then wiggle back down towards the center. And if you were just trying that right from the beginning, you would inhale, reach forward as you exhale, and then forward and around, rolling that left shoulder forward. Inhale, exhale, hold on tight. You can hold the wrist. Remember to suck in the belly as you create length. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up after 5 breaths. Make sure the belly remains in the whole time. Take yourself out of the posture, hold onto the knee, tip it back, straighten your leg, remove your leg from half lotus position, and that's Marichasana B. Remember not to squeeze your knee joints, don't rush the posture, practice patiently, and it will come.